Hi there, my name is Tony, and in this video I'm gonna test out these ND filters with like a black diffusion beauty-ish filter. So it's the same filter in these two boxes. I'm gonna test out the filters on both the wide angle and the all-around lens. Canon 16-35 f4 and the Sigma art lens 24-70 f2.8. So first, let's unbox these. These are the same filters, it's just this is the 77mm thread, this is the 82mm thread, meaning that this will fit on the wide angle lens and this will fit on the all-around lens. Look at this, it's actually like a nice leather-ish packaging. Look at this, it looks so nice. I don't know if I'm making this up, but like on the outside of the box, it says it's supposed to be waterproof and like anti-scratching. And I don't know if this green color here is that coating. I usually don't use ND filters, meaning that I have used this super cheap filter from Fotga, I think it says. So I'm really looking forward to see how having both the ND filter and the black diffusion combined in one lens. Also, I'm hoping that this nod here will feel practical and not in the way. And what a nice pouch to keep it in. I feel like a pro now. This is super cool. Put this on. Perfect fit, as expected. Perfect fit. 82mm, 77mm. I think I'm gonna go with this one first. Also, for simplicity, I'm only gonna compare using filters to not using filters because that's how I usually shoot these days. I've been using, as I said, this old ND filter. Listen, the glass is even loose. With and without. Vale? Coolio. Just looking through like the viewfinder on my camera, I think the image looks a tad softer. By the way, I'm not choking myself, it's the leash of Polly, my dog. But see, let's do a vlog comparison. So this is like without the filter, doing like a 360. So this is with the filter. I have to adjust like the f-stop to like compensate for the exposure and some editing. But see, this is with the filter, maybe a bit softer. So let's wrap up this shoot, collect my dog, and move on to the next shoot. So that's the second model for the day. We upgraded from intern Polly to Chica doing skating, basically. Ready, steady?
Yeah.
Oh, show off. I can't even go forward. Your job is just to look cool and don't fall at the moment. Vale?
We'll see.
By the way, I'm shooting with the filter right now. Okay, let's find a skate park. Before I get into my own findings, I just want to point out that all video clips and photos have been color graded, corrected, and edited the same way. The only thing that may vary a bit is the exposure, which I have adjusted to make the clips and photos easier to compare to each other. With that in mind, you can see that the colors are a tad warmer when using the filter, kind of like a yellow tint. While I was shooting, looking through the viewfinder on the camera, I saw this as a con, especially with an already very soft sea log coming straight out of the camera. But after editing and color correcting, I kind of like it than what I first anticipated. Also, while shooting, having this nod was really practical. I got used to it fairly quickly. I want to point out that the camera that I'm shooting on, it's not the most professional video camera. It is considered a pro photo camera, but not a pro video. I'm shooting on the Canon EOS R, and the sea log footage is already super soft. So when you add this filter with the diffusion on top of that, you get a very, very soft looking image. Can be a good thing depending on the look that you're going for. Keeping that in mind, situations where I would use these filters are narrated work, lifestyle, weddings, creative work like music videos, for example. Any situation where you can control the environment and shape the end result in a creative way. And then times where I would not use a filter which soften the image would be real estate photos, product photos, documentary photography, whenever you need to capture something as close to real life as possible. Also, when I was shooting, it was during the evening, so we reached a point where I didn't have the need for the ND anymore. I needed to bump up the ISO a lot on the camera to expose the footage properly. In a situation like that, I would need to have a black mist filter without ND to keep shooting to have the same look on the footage. Just something to keep in mind when you combine filters like this. So if there's any conclusion for creative work, yeah, super cool. Definitely will use them in certain situations. But I do wish that I had a ND filter that did not have the black mist, and also that I had a black mist without ND. So thank you to K&F Concept for sending me these filters for testing out. If you want to check them out, there are links in the description below. So thank you for checking out this video. If you liked it, there is a like button down below. Subscribe to follow along, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao!